Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Maybe it is. Do you do you stream to YouTube only? Yeah. No, yeah, YouTube's definitely. I mean, I think Twitch is great in the functionalities and stuff that you can get on there. But if you're starting on Twitch, especially because Twitch doesn't have a well, YouTube doesn't have it either, but it doesn't identify that you're playing a Flesh and Blood game. So YouTube and Twitch both need to add Flesh and Blood as a game because they don't have it. No, yeah, YouTube's definitely. Yeah, exactly. People could go onto Twitch and then hashtag.
Hello and welcome to the Tuesday night stream for Brew Tapcast. I am Tap, but I am also joined with a friend. We have Aaron from Go Again Gaming UK joining us for some Precon Blitz Battles. So, Aaron, why don't you give us a little intro about your channel?
Yeah, so I'm from the UK, as Russ said, and I'm still a fairly new and young player. So you're probably going to see some misplays, and if you might have seen other streams that I played against Artbound Geek recently, I made some misplays there as well. So yeah, still fairly young, but yeah, just loving making content on this game. It's a nice, refreshing change from. I don't know about you, but I came from Magic the Gathering.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I was super into Magic, and then this came about when they were sort of doing their weird stuff and pushing out cards that maybe weren't the best, and then this is just so much of a breath of fresh air. So
yeah, definitely, and it gives you that feeling as well of what Magic used to be like when it used to be, early local game store days. You get that feeling again, don't you? Like when people open packs, they're like, "Oh my god, I just opened this."
Yeah,
and it's just you don't get that same feeling anymore because let's not
it's
slate about Magic, but that's what it is.
Yeah, well, there's like 8 versions of every card, and you can get them in only certain packs, and like they're selling all through Amazon. There's a whole bunch of fraud. It's a awful situation there. But I mean, hopefully that will never be the case here. But in any case, this is a much more. I don't know. I find it to be it's just as complex too. Yeah, there may not be as the 25 or 30 years of history, but they definitely put their work in as far as designing and making a game that's fun. And yeah, there's a little bit of a barrier to entry, but it's also like it's very rewarding once you get in. So
oh yeah, definitely. I think the learning curve is a bit higher than other games, but I think I mean their whole slogan is made by gamers for gamers. So if you are a gamer, you can get into it straight away and you can relate to it straight away because there's a load of characters there that speak to you straight away.
Exactly.
I mean, I came in personally. The first set I sort of cracked and looked at was Arcane Rising because I just vibed with the OG Runeblade Viserai because of his sort of demonic arcane sort of feeling. So for me, getting into this game was all based on the characters.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's that was actually the first one I went to as well. It was kind of like, wow, this is like really kind of like really neat. I like the way it plays, and then I just stopped doing that and played Bravo. But hey, we all do our own thing. So
exactly, yeah.
But yeah, so we actually Andrew, I believe he's another creator. Just popped in and said hi to both of us. So welcome, Andrew. I hope you enjoy yourself here. And I think we can just kick it off. So I'm playing the Briar one, and it's mostly because I think this is now my character. I mean, I wish it wasn't so like hyped about like everything, because it like I like it for like the sort of flavor aspect of like it's the closest thing we're gonna get to like a shaman / druid, and that's kind of like really what I was looking for.
So I was literally just going off of that thought, so we don't lose that thought trail. What was your original thoughts on it being a rune blade? Would you have preferred it to be, a different class, or what do you think on that? Do you think?
Yes. So I get why they made it a rune blade, only because like it's really hard to, and we saw it with Prism, and Prism actually is putting up some great stats right now. But when you introduce a new class like that, it's just harder to have it be somewhat competitive to start. And I can say this from a very crappy and small sample size, because I wasn't in the game for the first 2 set releases really, and I don't know how that built. But we haven't seen repeats as often as we've seen new things lately, and so I feel like it's harder now that there's a bunch of classes that have multiple sets of stuff pumping them up. It's going to be harder to really like bring something in and have it be hit the ground running. So like that, I get that, but at the same time, like maybe that it's just like it was a sad happening of like Chain being such a brutal monster that everyone was just like, yeah, no, rune blades are the worst. And then you throw another one in, and then there's the whole Duskblade thing too, which was a whole nother,
just a whole meme,
mess.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, definitely.
Geez, but yeah, I mean, how do you feel about it? Like, what do you think? It's like, wow, this is ridiculous, or like it's fine, like they'll make it work?
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for sort of varying classes and stuff, but I know what the challenges are of that, and a lot of the people that have been talking to me about it, I was an advocate for the more classes the better. But as you said there, the more classes you add, so if you added a druid, that druid for whatever for the card pool that they have will just be from the set that they've just came in.
Yep.
So they're not going to have any access to anything else apart from the generics. So it will be hard to make it on the same level,
and unless you just like supercharge it, and then you're having something enter in supercharge,
pushing it. Yeah,
that's a bad way to run it. But
yeah, it's tough. It's a tough one they got, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see if there are any new classes, or whether they just filter them in one by one like they did with the Illusionist. Maybe they just build it slowly, sort of thing. I'm not sure.
Like there's arguments for both of them being a better perspective. Is that one, like you can test and balance more if you're slowly introducing, or like cool, you just get them all or get a lot out front in the game so that you can slowly tweak as things go. So I don't know what the right answer is. So
yeah, I mean you could speak about this all day and not play any games. It's amazing, but yeah, it's the same with like the Prism as well. They introduced her as a light illusionist, but they're still illusionist cards.
Yep. Yeah.
So that gives us the vibe that there could be more in the future. But
absolutely. Yep. Yeah. And it'd be silly for them to box themselves into a space where they couldn't do that. So
yeah.
But
nice.
Yeah. So I'm on Briar today, and you will be coming at me with Lexi too. So that is the. That's Indeed. It right there. All right. Well, I think I shuffled up. Are you shuffled up?
I'm shuffled up as well. Yeah, I haven't sleeved my deck though, so apologies for all the viewers out there that are just going to see cards mashing on other cards.
Well, I mean, these are going to be printed excessively, so it's not
exactly.
Like you're worrying too much about that. And we have Andrew saying, so Duskblade got released a few sets too early, perhaps in a supplemental set with a bit more ability to interact, i.e. Add a counter trigger being blockable by the opponent. I agree. I think that it was just too crazy, too fast, and too soon, and just honestly too powerful. That if you just put if it doesn't, I mean, like the Dawnblade has to hit. I get that. That's the difference. Maybe it's special, whatever. But like it just seems like that was just. I feel like I knew it was too powerful, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, because I was the opposite, but that's probably because I'm a newer player. I don't know the interactions as well as other people do. Because I thought that you would have to maintain the tempo all of your turn, but I guess you probably can do that because you have to do the what do you have to do? You have to play a non-attack and an attack and then hit with it.
You don't have to hit. You just got to swing.
You just got to swing, and then it gets a counter.
Yeah, and it gets a counter before it swings too. So like it's just like every time they had a choice to make it easy, they're like, yeah, let's just push the power on it. So
yeah, and I guess if you're playing that class, you should be doing that every turn anyway. So it's like you're getting benefits for just playing your deck.
Yeah, which it is great, but it's also like
powerful.
Very powerful. So
that's fair enough.
All right, well, why don't we roll some d6s and see who's going to be up first?
Sounds good to me, but I don't have any because I'm in the kitchen.
All right, so I will. I'm going to roll 2 for me.
Yeah.
And I got a 7, and then I will roll 2 for you.
Yes, please.
And you got an 8, so you get to be the choice.
Okay. I'll go first then.
All right. Well, best of luck to you, sir.
You too. Right
Thank
then.
You. Alrighty, and I mean, I'm hoping you're not gonna cheat. I wouldn't worry about trying to keep your cards on camera because it's rather difficult. I don't know. I feel like if you're assuming that either of us are gonna cheat, then we have our priorities incorrectly. So
yeah, exactly. Right then. So wow. Okay, interesting. So I will. Do I want to do that now? I don't know if I want to do that now. Let's just use Shiver.
Okay.
Pitching a red Shock Striker to pay for it. You may put an arrow card from your hand into an empty arsenal zone you control. If you do, it gains +1 or dominate until end of turn. I'm going to put Bolt and Shot into the arsenal and give it +1.
Ooh.
Which will activate it. So when its power is greater than its base, which it will be, it will have Go Again, and if it hits Reload.
Yep. That was our preview card actually. So I am intimately familiar with that card. So
I didn't watch it unfortunately. So was that your preview? Was it?
It was. That's a humble brag right there. So.
Oh man, it's a good card. I do like it.
It is. Yeah, we went very cinematic on that. I was very proud of that video, but then the sound came out not great. But that's okay. That's neither here nor there.
Lessons are learned, aren't they?
Yes, indeed.
I'll go and watch that after this.
I appreciate that.
So this is cost 0, which is great. Yeah. So I'll play that for 0.
Okay.
And that's a 5.
5 with Go Again. I'm just going to go ahead and block for 6. 2 Rites of Replenishments, blocking that out.
Yep. So it does have Go Again. It doesn't have to hit, so that's fine.
Yep.
And then I will. I think that's pretty much all I can do.
Okay.
That's once per turn instant. Yeah. So yeah, that gets blocked. So that goes over there. I will arsenal a card, and then draw 3, and then it's your go.
And I will draw up 2 for myself. And that's an odd hand to have. Okay. Well, what can we do here? Literally nothing. That was a very. I should have just tried to block with more. Well,
just to get the cards out of your hand.
Well, yeah. I mean, sheesh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we're just gonna. Oh, this is so bad. We're just gonna pitch a red and swing with the Rosetta Thorn for just a measly 2 blockable damage. That's a crazy start, huh?
So when does the arcane go off then?
The arcane goes off when I have played a non-attack, an attack action, and then swung with this. So I would have had to do like a Bramble Spark, some sort of attack with Go Again, and then swing with this guy. So it is just a two straight damage. It does actually do that, even though most people forget that because it's not the way to do it.
Cool. I'll block 3 with a red Buzzbolt.
All right, that is fully blocked. I'm going to arsenal this card here and pass to you.
Right then.
What a brutal start of a turn. You get to draw 1 and 2.
Right. So that's there. Quite expensive hands been dealt to me this game. So I'm going to play an red Overflex.
Okay.
Pitching a red Buzzbolt to pay for it. So the next arrow attack gains +4.
And it has reload, but you already got one in there, so okay.
So I can't reload it just yet, unfortunately.
That's a big bump. Okay, all right.
And then I'll play this from the arsenal, and it's a snapshot for 0. So it's an 8 attack, which is quite good.
Yeah, no, I would say so. I feel like, and there's no weird on hit effects with that, like no icy shenanigans or stuff like that.
No, it's just if it was fused, I can activate the bow again, additional time.
All right, well, we're going to block for 6 because, again, I really can't do anything with this hand. So we're going to block for 6.
Enough.
And, so I will go ahead and mow down to 18.
Cool, and then those will go over there, and I will arsenal the card I have in my hand and draw 4, and then it's your go.
All righty. It's, what's that saying? Last verse, same as the first? Or we're just going to pitch a red and, again, swing for 1. We had a hand of all non-attack actions, which is... rather for twice in a row, so so coming in for just a plain 2.
I'll block with another buzz bolt then for 3.
Okay, that is blocked out. I will put this in the bottom and draw back up. So we have Andrew Kraken, a Trogs Master of Pumpkins to enjoy while watching that. I can't say I've had that beer. Trogs does make some very good beers. I do like they had a winter IPA. Now I can't remember what it was called. It came in a can and a bottle, but the can was like miles better. It was a very tasty beer. Sorry for getting sidetracked. Go for it.
Yeah. All that beer talk.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's really late for you, and I apologize. I'm having a beverage right now, and it's not coffee. So.
Yeah, that's what I had. Right then. So we got this in the arse. Null, I should say.
Oh, hey there.
Whee! It's late. I can say what I want.
Yes, you can.
Right then. So, what does this do? Okay, interesting. So that's the thing. If you put the thing in the arsenal on your end step, you can't then use Shiver, which is interesting.
Yeah. So doesn't she have an ability that's somewhat useful though, right? If you like.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah, but if I have an arrow in there, it doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough.
It's only lightning and ice, and I haven't had that many elemental cards.
It's a pretty good idea to put arrows in there because you can actually use them. So.
Yeah. So we will just. I think we're just going to build.
Okay.
So we're going to play an Amulet of Lightning.
Very good. Very good.
It costs nothing, and it has go again.
It does.
And instant speed, I can only do it if I've fused lightning fuse this turn. Right, okay, interesting. And then I will just play this from the arsenal, which is a Blizzard Bolt for 1, pitching a Frazzle to pay for that. Which
okay.
So it's a 5.
Is there some sort of crazy on-hit frostbite effect or something like that?
If it's fused only, which I haven't done.
All right, so coming in for 5, no on-hit effects. I think I already know what I want to do. I want to play this card. I will pitch this card to play this card and then this card, and then I want to save this one. So I'm just going to say no blocks. I'm going to take 5.
Yep.
Down to 13. Just because I
cool.
I need to push back, and now I finally have something in my hand to do so. So, that is a good hit.
That doesn't sound very nice.
I hope not.
The Blizzard Bolt goes away, Amulet stays there, and then I arsenal that card and draw up to 4, and then you'll go. Yeah.
Alrighty, so we are going to start off like any Briar player would, and we're going to go a red Bramble Spark from the arsenal. I'm going to show you this. So tomorrow, it is an Earth card, so that is my fuse. So my next attack I play will get 1 arcane damage, and it hits +3 damage coming in. So that's going to happen. I am then going to play that So tomorrow. I'm going to pitch this blue So tomorrow. So I'm going to have 2 resources floating. And it says, put target Earth or Elemental action card with cost 0 or greater from your graveyard on the bottom of my deck, and then I banish this. Because I am playing my second non-attack action, she says I get an embodiment of lightning. because of the 2 non-attack actions. So that's going to be for my next attack action card. I destroy that and it gets go again. So I'm going to go ahead and resolve this. So tomorrow I'm probably just going to put, I think I'm going to put this red Rites of Replication on the bottom of my library. So just scoop that
on the bottom
in.
of your library.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. And then, so I've done that. This gets banished. I'm going to, with the 2 remaining resources, I'm going to come in with a Stir the Wildwood Yellow. That's going to pop the embodiment and give it go again. So I have go again. I'm coming in. I cannot fuse this one. So it is just going to be the base 4 plus the 3 from Bramble Spark. So it's 7, and then plus there's 1 arcane coming at you that if it does hit, it gives it another +2. So theoretically, it's coming in for 7, 1 arcane. If the arcane hits, it's going to go up to 9.
Yeah. That's
It's a big boy.
It's a big issue, really.
And I'll just leave this here. So go again is there, and we'll just put the little dice on here for the arcane. So I guess the arcane will resolve first, so if there's anything that can be done there.
No, so no arcane protection.
All right, so that's gonna pop you down to 19. That will buff it up to 9. So it's coming in for 9 now. 1 card in hand, nothing floating.
9, right?
Yes, 9 and go again, which is the scary part. Yes, it was Blizzard of Hops. That is the beer. It was delicious. Although I have to admit that was like 4 or 5 years ago, so it was very good.
Just thinking of. So I on the last game I played in the Creators of Aria tournament, or the first game I played.
Mm-hmm.
I took a heavy hit thinking I could do a massive turn next turn, and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking of whether I can do it this time.
Sure. While you're thinking, the arcane that pings for the Stir the Wildwood is going to give me an embodiment of Earth. I'm just going to throw that out here now.
Yeah.
For the first hit of it, anyway. Yeah, I mean that's the trouble too. Is again because you only have 1 activation with Shiver, it's hard to know if you can really string a heavy duty turn together unless you have something like an Entwined Lightning that you can fuse in your arsenal or something like that to really just get things moving.
Yeah. I'm going to take 9.
Okay. All right. That's going. Okay. Cool. That's down to 10. That will give me another embodiment of Earth token, up to 2. With the go again from the embodiment of Lightning, we will pitch a red and come in with the Rosetta Thorn. That will allow the second part to trigger. So it says, whenever I attack with Rosetta Thorn, if you played an attack action card and a non-attack action card this turn, deal 2 arcane to target hero. So there's 2 arcane and then 2 physical coming in. But this is not going to trigger the embodiment of Earth, and I have nothing else floating or anything else I can do.
Yeah, I'll take 4 then.
All right, down to 6, and that will end the turn. I will pass on to you.
Okay, right.
And prepare for Blizzard Mastery, I think.
I think it's going to be more lightning-y this turn.
Well, that's probably more... That's shocking, actually. Wow.
Wow, that was brilliant.
That's my first time.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Right, so I'm going to play Buzzbolt from the Arsenal, pitching an Amulet of Lightning to pay for it. So I've got 2 floating over here.
Okay.
And then I will fuse it by revealing a Heaven's Claws.
All right.
Because I've fused it, I can then destroy this to give this go again.
You sure can.
So I'll do that.
Okay.
And if this was fused, whenever an attack hits a hero this turn, it deals 1 damage to them.
Oh, okay, so extra.
So every attack will now ping you.
Cool.
If it hits.
And that is the yellow? Is that coming in for 4?
Yeah, so 4 with go again. If it hits, 1 damage.
All right. Alright, so I don't have any non-attacks in my hand, spoiler alert, so I can't use my Embodiment of Earth, which is unfortunate, but we're gonna throw... Oh, that's actually not good. Yeah. Yikes. We're going to throw a 2 in front of it, and I think that's probably going to be it. How many cards you got in your hand? You got 2 cards in hand?
3.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, so we're going to block 2, and then it'll hit for 2, and then it'll hit for another 1, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I will go down to 10.
Okay. And then I will pop also the Mark of Lightning to do another 1 damage.
That seems great. Down to 9.
Right, so now I will use one of the floating. So I've got 1 left to activate Shiver.
Okay.
To put this into the arsenal and give it Dominate until end of turn.
Okay.
Before I do that, I will play a Entwine Lightning for 0, fusing it with the Heaven's Claws again.
Alrighty. So that is...
This is a 4 attack with Go Again.
4 with Go Again. All right, well, I think I'm just going to not have a great turn next turn. So I think we're going to try to block this out fully. So we're going to block for 3 with a Stir the Wildwood and then a single with the Iron Rock Gauntlet. So that'll hopefully be fully blocked unless you got some other shenaniganery going
on. No.
Okay.
But it does have Go Again still.
It sure does.
Still got 1 resource floating.
Mm-hmm.
So then I will use the card in Arsenal, which has Dominate, for Blizzard Bolt for 5 Dominate.
Okay. All right. Well, that I can block for 3 only. So it'll hit me for 2 and then an extra 1, right, from the Buzz Bolt?
Yeah.
All right. So I will go to 6. It's tied up at 6.
Nice. And then I will Arsenal the card in my hand, which obviously was revealed to be Heaven's Claws.
Yep.
And then I'll draw 4.
Right, my embodiment blows up from no use. Very unfortunate turn of events there. We have a single card in hand, and I think we're just going to pitch it to swing with the Rosetta Thorn. So pitch a red, swing in for 2. I think we're both low enough life that even that's going to help pressure the game on.
Oh man, this card is so good in my hand that in this particular situation. And I've always wanted to use it.
Oh no! Okay.
Because it's just jank, and I want to build a jank deck with a lot of these cards in, and that is so no, I'm not defending of any cards in hand.
Sure. Okay.
Any reactions?
I'm just anticipating pain. That's all.
So I'm going to play a defense reaction. So a Pitfall Trap for 0.
Oh no!
So it blocks it all, and then it deals 2 damage to you unless you pay a resource.
I cannot pay a resource, so I am going to take 2. Now, if you don't have to play that from Arsenal, that's so bad.
Defense reaction.
Yeah, for some reason I thought they had to play traps from the Arsenal, but no, I guess that makes sense. That'd be kind of silly if he did. All right, well, I'm at 4, and you blocked it out, right? Because that's going to block out 2
Blocks
damage.
3.
Right? Oh, jeez. All right, cool. Well, that was the worst way that turn could have gone. All right, I'm going to just go ahead and put my pitch in the bottom and pass back to you.
Okay. So I'm going to
It's a weird hand.
Yeah. Okay. So another reason why I like Deep Blue, because it turns any card in your hand into a blue pitch.
Sure does.
So I'm going to use that. So I'm going to put the another Heaven's Claws that I just drew on the bottom of my deck and gain 3 resources.
Seems good.
I'm choosing ripped up pieces of cardboard to replicate that.
I think that's a valid way to do it.
Yeah. And then I will use Lexi to reveal the Heaven's Claws to give it Go Again.
Seems good.
Well, the next attack gains Go Again.
Yep.
Which will be, in this case, Heaven's Claws for 1.
Okay. That is the yellow.
It is, yeah, four damage.
4 damage. This is a pretty ugly hand I have right now. I'm not gonna lie. Now I don't have those embodiments that I wish I had. So we're gonna block for. All right. So you have go again. You have 2 cards in hand, right? You deep blued 1 away. 3 cards in hand, right?
2. Sorry.
Two cards. Okay. So we're gonna. Oh, that's right. The trap cost 1. All right. So blocking for 2, and then do I want to do anything else? Maybe we just got to go on the defense, like heavy defense. So we're just gonna block for 3. So 1 damage is looking like it's gonna get through.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna go down to 3.
Okay. So that attack has go again.
It sure does.
I'll then use Shiver to put a card face up into my arsenal, which is a Dazzling Crescendo.
Ooh.
And I'm going to give that Dominate until end of turn.
Seems good.
Yeah, I think this is good. And then because that costs 0, so I'm going to use my other resource to play an Overflex to give this +4.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to play Dazzling Crescendo for 0 for 8 Dominate.
I don't know if I can do anything about that. So I can block for 2, and then I can Summerwood Shelter up to 5, but that is going to equal a total of 8. So you will bring me to 0.
Oh my goodness me!
That was a man. I really thought I had some tempo there, and then like everything blew up in that trap. That trap.
Oh man, the trap! I know. I've been speaking to people in like my Discord about this trap, and they're just like, you can't run too many traps because it's reactive. But in that case, it was just like it did 2 damage to you. It was enough.
It did. But so Andrew in chat is saying that they do have to come from Arsenal. So what is the text on there? Not like I'm not trying to discount your win or anything right here. I think you.
Yeah, it says traps can only be played from Arsenal.
So I don't think that really wouldn't have mattered that much because I would have been at 6, but you would have had an extra card in hand and you still would have done the same thing, and then I probably would have been at 2. So I'm not. I don't think the game would have went any different. So I wouldn't. Don't sweat it. You know what I mean? Don't sweat it.
Yeah, I said. I should probably read the card as well before I actually play it. I got really excited and wanted to play
it. They're fun cards. They're very unique. They're just Ranger things. So I didn't know they put those in the Lexi Precon. So that's actually kind of exciting.
No, I didn't either. That's why I got so excited. I just didn't read it. I was like, oh, I know what this does, but I didn't realize it couldn't only be played from Arsenal. Never mind.
Oh, that's funny.
That's what I think. That's what I think Rangers should be able to do is play cards like that without having to put it in there.
Yes, agreed. No, I mean that then they're just too powerful. And to other thing about so Andrew, I think you were talking about. So I blocked with an Earthlore Surge. I didn't use a defense reaction. It's actually an instant. So Summerwood Shelter, I think, is probably the card you're talking about. So it says target defending Earth or Element action card gains +3 defense. So this theoretically gets around Dominate. I don't know why they made a card that does that. I mean, it's great, but theoretically that will allow me to play that out, and even though it's from hand because it's not technically defending, it's just an instant. So, but yeah, that's that. I think that deserves another game though, because that was
Oh yeah, definitely.
Got to see who's the more brutal of the Tales of Aria ladies. So
yeah.
All right. Well, let's hope things go a little smoother. I think rallying back was that was pretty strong. I kind of thought I had you on the run a little bit there, but then man, that was a pretty brutal turn.
Yeah, it was the turn before that really, which put me back into it. I think.
Yeah.
The trap was a bit of a misplay, but again, as you say, I think I still could have done a lot of extra damage on that turn at the end there.
Yeah. And actually, Andrew, I have a quick question. So my streaming program is yelling at me. It's telling me that my computer sucks. Is it looking okay? I feel like I have a bunch of errors coming up, and I hope it looks okay. I'm sorry if it doesn't look okay. But,
is it saying the bit rate is doing something?
It's let's see here. It's got a bunch of exclamations. Just a bunch of skipped frames. Oh, that's really bad, actually. Yeah.
It's bizarre.
Huh. All right. Well, I hope it looks okay. I will. Not much I can do while I'm streaming. That's the silly part about this software is I can't adjust my. I think it's my frame rate's just really high, and that's the problem. But
maybe.
What are you gonna do?
But if the audio is good, I think we're explaining enough what we're doing. So
yeah, no, I agree. All right.
Apart from the pitfall trap, but there you go.
It happens. All right, let's roll again, and we'll go this time. This dice is yours. You get a 3, and I will get a 2. So you get to choose again.
Cool. I'll go first again then.
All righty. Well, good luck. Hopefully,
You too.
You know, hopefully arrows fly well for you.
Right. So. So we can do. Yeah. So we'll activate Shiver.
Okay.
Using Winter's Bite to pay for it. So I've got 2 pieces of cardboard floating.
Seems good.
To put Buzzbolt into the arsenal.
Okay.
And I'll give it Dominate instead of end of turn.
Okay.
Because the extra +1s, I realised on my first game, I tried going into Arcbound Geek with like 9 damage on the first turn, but he just like chucked his hand down and was like, yeah, okay then.
Yeah, no, you just get to redraw. All right, so that's gonna come in with Dominate. Okay. If you shoot it, which I assume you will.
Definitely shoot it.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yep, so I'll pay the 1 to shoot it out, but it will be fused with a Heaven's Claws.
Okay.
So it's a 4 attack with Dominate. If it hits, deals an extra damage.
4 attack with Dominate. 1. All right, and then there's no go again or anything. That was just the fuse is the extra 1 on hit, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna hit because it's got Dominate. So I'm gonna go ahead and block for 3, so they'll hit me for 1 and an extra 1. So I will go to 18.
Okay, lovely. And then I'll put this card into the arsenal face down and draw 3, and you'll go.
All right, so yeah, you do get to drop, but unfortunately I could not block more of that. All right, so for us, what shall we do? I think we can try to bounce back a little bit. We're going to just actually that's a bad synergy. We're gonna come in for 6 with a Autumn's Touch, pitching a blue Rites of Replication. Replenishment. So 2 cards in hand, coming in for 6 with a yellow Autumn's Touch, and no go again, no nothing, just a plain old 6 damage coming at you.
Plain old 6, right? So I'll block with a 3 for Blizzard Bolt.
Okay.
And then I will also block with the Iron Rot Legs as well. So I'll block 4 of it.
Block for 4, that will hit for 2. Down to 18, that will give me an embodiment of Earth for the next turn. I'll put a 1 on there. And then I will go ahead and arsenal this bad boy and pass over to you, drawing up 3 cards.
Okay.
We have Ziggy, who is awake and ready for the stream.
Nice.
So. Good morning.
Yeah,
I can't imagine. I can't imagine it's that late. Yeah.
Yeah, because Ziggy lives in a place called Brunei, which I think is like sort of Malaysia area. So I'm not sure where or what time it is over there. So definitely enlighten us on that, Ziggy.
Yeah, I don't even know. I can't say I've even heard of that. So
yeah. Right. So what do I want to do here? Okay. So what is this doing here? Okay. So we will reveal the card in arsenal with Lexi. So it's Heaven's Claws. So my next attack gains go again.
Alrighty. Yeah, he's having coffee. It's 7:40 a.m. there. That's where it is. And Mr. Dig Dug here. He's from San Diego, so he's also, it's earlier for him than any of us, I think. Well, I guess 7:40 is pretty early too. So
yeah, that's like literally 2 opposite ends of the world there, waking up. Yeah, it's mental, isn't it?
Literally 12 hours away from me. It is 7:40 at night. Isn't that weird? You know, so it's got to be like 9:30 somewhere, right? And that's how it works too, right? No.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, so I've done that. So next attack gains go again. I will then play a. Do I do that? So if I do that, that costs. Unless I deep blue it. Yeah. So we get rid of that. Gives us so much math.
I know, right? I'm trying to figure things out here myself. While I'm trying to figure out what I want to block with. While you're, what you want to smack me with. So.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to use deep blue.
Okay.
Because I've got extreme reds in hand, so I'm going to put lightning press on the bottom.
Ooh.
And get 3 resources. I'm not sure whether I should have put that on the bottom. Maybe one of the other cards I'm about to play, but never mind. Live and learn.
We'll find out soon.
Yeah. So 3 resources there.
Yeah, okay.
I'll then use one of them. The next attack action gains go again, so that's fine. Yeah, so I won't waste it on that due to sequencing. 1 resource to play a red electrify. So the next time an attack action hits a hero, it deals 3 damage to them.
Seems good. That's the next time, not the next one. So like this can like what's the oh my god, what's the plunder run? Same thing. It's like it waits for the next one to hit. That's really how it works. That card's good.
The next time an attack action card hits a hero this turn, it deals 3 damage to them.
Dang. Okay.
So yeah, whichever one hits the hero, then does it.
Cool.
So yeah, I've go again on that. So yeah, go again on this Heaven's Claws, which is being played from the arsenal with 1 resource point. So this is a 4 attack with go again. If it hits, it deals 3 damage to you.
4 attack with go again. Well, wait, if it hits, it gets go again? I thought I already had go again. Oh no, if it hits, sorry. I misheard. No, you're right. No,
that's right. Yeah.
All right, so 4. I definitely am incentivized to block out for that. Then, let's block with 4. So we have these 2 cards. So blocking for 4.
Yep. I'm going to just destroy this lightning and do 1 damage.
So now that does deal. So that I can't remember if that counts as hitting now. What's the actual language on that bad boy?
Next time an attack action card hits, so it won't deal the extra damage on that.
Good. Okay. Well, hopefully it doesn't matter for later, but we'll see. All right, so I will take the 1. So I'm going to go to 17.
Yep. And I'll use the last piece of cardboard to then play another Heaven's Claws from my hand. This is the red version, so this is a 5 attack.
Ugh. So 3 more if it hits. I can block it out, but then I have nothing to do. I guess maybe I need to do that because that was like a 5 card hand. So I think I kind of need to.
Yeah, a lot went into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and block with the rest of my hand. So this is blocking for 6. These are both non-attacks, so the embodiment's gonna bring up to 6 total. So hopefully that is fully blocked and there's no other shenanigans going on here.
There's no other shenanigans there. It was just basically electrify. If that went through, it dealt extra damage. So yeah, apart from that, nothing else.
All right.
Well, draw 4.
That was fun. So my embodiments will blow up on my turn. I will take a gander at my arsenal, and then Pat's back to you after I drop. So
okay.
Yes, we do have quite a vast array of people here. We have 4:45 p.m. We have me here at 7. We have you at around midnight right now. I don't know.
Yeah, we started at midnight, so yeah, I don't know what time it is now.
Oh, yikes! So it's like 1:48 or 12:48. That's rough. And we have Ziggy across the water at 7:40. This is it's a very international chat going on right now.
It is indeed.
All right, go ahead. Just do me dirty here. I'm sure there's more arrows coming at me here.
That sounds really, really naughty. That does. Do me dirty at 12:48 a minute. Yeah. Right then. We will, I guess. Luckily, it's not too big of a turn, really, because I can't really fuse anything, which is a bit of a shame.
It really is. I feel so bad for you.
Okay, right, so So we're gonna pitch a. Well, we're gonna play first of all a. Gonna use Shiver. Pitching a Buzz Bolt to pay for it. So there's one left. I'm gonna put a Blizzard Bolt face up into there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fire that off with. This will gain Dominate as well at the end of turn.
Okay.
So it'll just leak 2 damage through. So that's coming in for 5 Dominate.
5 Dominate. Well,
no fusions.
What do I want to black with? Do I want to black? All right, let's see what I can do. So next turn, let's say I go like that. That can pay for this, and then this. That doesn't really give me anything. So 5 Dominate, huh? I think I'm gonna say that's just fine. I will take 5 to the face.
Okay. Yeah, 5 to the face then. Arsenal this card and draw 3.
All right, here we go. Let's see what we can do here. All right, so step 1. Bramblespark Blue. So we don't have an Earth to fuse with, so it's just going to be adding an Arcane to the next attack.
Yeah.
But it is a non-attack action, and that's a fancy thing, and that's what I like.
That matters.
So then we are going to electrify yellow from hand. So I'm gonna pitch this guy. That's gonna leave 1 floating. So electrify is the second non-attack action this turn. So that's gonna give me an Embodiment of Lightning token. And so it says, and it was not played from Arsenal, so I don't get to draw it, but it says next time an attack action card hits a hero this turn, deals 2 damage. So just like you had, but it's the 2 version.
Yeah.
So Embodiment of Lightning. I'm going to then crack my Heart and Cross Strap, which says destroy Heart and Cross Strap. The next attack action card I play this turn costs 2 less to play. Go again. So for free from the Arsenal, I'm going to play a Burgeoning, a red Burgeoning. So that's going to be coming in for 7 because it was played from the Arsenal, so it gets +1. I have 1 floating. This does have Go Again. It has 1 Arcane attached to it from the Bramblespark, and on hit, it will do 2 extra damage. So coming in for 7, 1 Arcane, and if the base hits, then it will trigger 2 damage from the Electrify. 1 card in hand, and 1 card, one resource floating. So that's a lot of things. So first we got the Arcane coming through. I think that's probably going to happen.
It is, yeah.
All right, so that's going to go ahead and go boink down to 17. That will give me an Embodiment of Earth token. So that we can just pull the Bramblespark off to the side. So now we have a base attack of 7 with Go Again, and if it hits, it does an extra 2.
Okay. So...
No Dominate or anything like that. Just a big beating.
So I will block with Buzzbolt for 3.
Okay.
And Electrify for 2.
Okay.
Any reactions?
I have no reactions on that. No, so that means it will hit for 2 and then another 2, or is there some defense?
I have a defense reaction, which I'm going to play correctly this time.
Of course,
Pitfall Trap.
Okay. All right, so Pitfall Trap's going to come in, and that's probably going to block 2 more, huh?
It's going to block 3 more.
Okay, so that is fully blocked out, and I get nugged for 2 damage. So I'm going to go down to 10.
Yeah.
All right, so that is all finished up. Now I have a decision I can make right now. I can try to push for the Electrify damage because that is not going to work with my weapon. Or I can just swing with my weapon. So now I'm at a crossroads of what do I want to do with the Go Again here. So you have 1 card in hand?
2.
2, okay. So I think that makes it pretty easy. I'm just going to go ahead and swing with my Rosetta Thorn with the final resource. So that will not blow up. Or this already blew up, sorry. So I already have Go Again. So be swinging in with Rosetta Thorn. It's going to come in for 2 Arcane and 2 plain damage. 1 card in my hand, nothing floating.
Yep, so the Arcane goes through.
Okay, down to 15. And then 2 base damage.
And then 2 base damage. I'll take that.
Okay, down to 13. And that will end my turn. I will go ahead and arsenal this last card and draw to 4.
Pitfall Trap MVP.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I will do what I can to make it work in this meta.
I mean, it is a great card. It's a fun. It's like no one ever sees it coming, and it's great. I totally dig it.
Yeah, I do love it. I love all the traps, to be honest. But
yep.
Maybe we'll see that in the future.
I'm sure we will.
Right then. So yep, only 2 cards in hand as a result of your transaction there. So I still can do something though, which is okay. I will play a. Actually, yeah. Okay, I might as well just get rid of it. Yeah, so I'll play a Heaven's Claws, pitching a Entwine Lightning to pay for it. So it's just a 5 attack coming in.
All right, 5 attack coming in. What would I want to do next turn? I think I could start off with this, which would give me ability to do that. I could then go here. Okay. So I think I kind of want to use my whole hand here, but you're coming in for 5, and that's a little scary. I do have a +1 here on non-attack actions. Yikes. I think I want to. I do have to worry about dominate though in the future, so that's why I'm feeling like I really want to block some of this damage, because then it like gets me to a point where I can't do much. But I'm just gonna take it. So 5 to the face, down to 5. I feel like this is what happened last turn. And it was a bad idea, but
yeah, but it's hard, isn't it? Because you need to make sure that you can do stuff on your turn. That's the beauty of it, I guess.
And I thought I was turning the corner on that last attack, but then you just had 2 cards that were able to throw 5 damage at me, and that's not cool. All right, so nice. If you are drawn back up, I'm gonna try to hit you for some damage here.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna start off with an Earthlore Surge, I believe. Yes, Earthlore Surge. Pitching a blue Sodomar. It's gonna leave 1 resource floating. So this says the next attack action card I play this turn gets +5 and it has go again. All right, so
+5. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's a big boy. It's definitely a big boy here. Now I could, if I do this, yeah, no, okay, yeah. All right, so from Arsenal, then we will play a Entwine Lightning for 0. So this has Lightning Fusion. Looks like your camera just swapped back and forth.
I was just messing around.
Oh, okay, all right. No, I was like, what the heck?
I'll just put on a stupid face for the viewers.
That's fine. Yeah. So Entwine Lightning is coming on Arsenal for 4 plus the 5. I'm not going to fuse, so it does not have to go again as of yet. This is also gone. Sorry about that. So we're coming in for 9. I got 1 resource floating, 2 cards in hand. So let's see you do something about that.
So I'm gonna let it through.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Okay, so as an attack reaction, I'm going to go ahead and break my Sutcliffe's Suede Hides. It says attack reaction, destroy Sutcliffe's Suede Hides, target attack action card gains go again. I'm going to choose this guy. It says activate this ability only if I played a non-attack action. I played Earthlore Surge. So that's going to go again.
Yeah. So I'm 4.
So that's down to 9. Yeah, down to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have no resources floating. I think we're just going to go ahead and pitch a red to come in with the Rosetta Thorn for 2 arcane and 2 real physical damage. So that's lethal right now.
Yeah.
So
we'll have to block. So I take 2 arcane. There's nothing I can do about that.
Yep. Down
and
to
then
2.
I'll block 3 of it. So block the rest of it with that.
Okay. So down to 2. I am going to get. I think I put this out here when I actually hit with the Entwine Lightning and I took it away. So I will have 1 of these from the Entwine Lightning. Nothing else happens. I'm going to arsenal that card and I will pass on to you, hoping that you don't have the ability to dominate me out of the game right now.
I always have dominate on Shiver.
That's very fair. Yes.
Which is why I wish Shiver was just a ranger weapon, not a elemental range weapon. Yeah. So my girl Azalea could use it, but she can't, unfortunately. Right. So, can we do? We can do a load of damage, but is it enough damage? That's the thing. So yeah, we'll activate Shiver by pitching a Amulet of Lightning. So we've got 2 over here, and then a Frazzle will go into the arsenal, which is just a 4 attack with a Lightning Fusion.
Okay.
I'll then use 1 resource to play Overflex, which is going to give my next arrow attack +4, and also this Frazzle is going to have Dominate.
Yep. So +4 Dominate.
Yeah, so it's an 8 Dominator.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use the last resource to play it, so 8 Dominate.
8 Dominate. Well,
it's not enough, I don't think.
I can block for 3 from hand, and I also have my Iron Rot, so I can block 4. So that means I'm gonna take 4, and I don't die.
Yeah, it's true.
So, and that's really all that matters to me right now. So, I will go down to 1. Oops. And yeah, that's that.
I think that's pretty much game because I can't block any arcane damage.
As long as I can do arcane damage, which at this point I can maybe not do.
We'll see.
Yeah,
squeaky game anyway, nonetheless. Though, so
definitely, 100%. All right, what can I do right now though? So,
and then yeah, I draw up to 4, no arsenal.
Okay. I have no real easy way to get go again here. So I think the best thing to do is probably just... Oh, this is going to pop. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's take a chill pill here. I got this other equipment here. So, pay 3, destroy Plume of Feather Growth, return target Earth action or Earth instant card. No, that's not going to do it because I don't have anything that's going to give me any pingy damage here, right? Because it's only lightning would be good. Yeah, no, that's okay. So there's nothing there, so I can go like this and just try to go in for some power here. Maybe that's what I do. If I do this and that's probably the best bet. All right, so we're gonna Earth Lore Surge blue, pitching a Earth or Amulet of Earth, leaving me 1 floating. That's going to say the next attack action card you play this turn gets +3. And says go again. Oh, was that actually worth it? I feel like that wasn't actually worth it. Well, we already did it. So then we're going to come in with an Entwine Earth. So we'll pitch another red here, go up 2. So this is going to be coming in for 9. There's no fusion. So it's 6 base plus the 3 from the Earth Lore Surge. So 9 damage. No arcane, unfortunately.
Okay, 9.
So if you can block that out, I feel like you got me, because otherwise, I don't know, like any kind of dominate over 3 is going to be game. I have a feeling, but we'll see. We shall see.
Yeah, but I mean, this I have to block 9, and that's my entire hand. So you'd still have the next turn.
Okay.
So yeah, so I can block all of it. So Winter's Bite for 2, Frazzle for 3, Shock Striker for 2, and Entwine Lightning for 2. So that's 9.
All right, that is fully blocked out. I kind of forgot that a lot of the cards in the set only block for 2. It's kind of a pain.
Yeah.
All right, well that is fully blocked, and I get one more chance to roll the dice to try to get some arcane in here. And I just
so I just draw up, and then it shall go.
All right. So I think if I could pay for all this, we may have found our ticket here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to play a flash from hand. So this says the next action card you play this turn with cost 1 or greater gains go again. And it has go again. So there's my non-attack action for the start of the turn. We're then going to go ahead and pitch a... Oh yeah, no, I think we can do this. All right, so we're gonna play a Stir the Wildwood red, pitching a yellow to pay for that. And then I am going to... Oops, sorry, that was the wrong yellow. Pitch this yellow instead. We're going to show you Autumn's Touch. So that's going to fuse it and give it +2. So I have not done arcane damage, so it's only going to get the single +2. So it's going to be coming in for 7, although I do have Go Again here. So that is in my hand here. So coming in for 7 with Go Again, and I think you know what's going to come after that.
Yeah, so 7 with Go Again. Yep. I can only block. Well, I'll block 6 of it.
Okay. That will
then,
hit, hit for 1, and then we'll just pitch this other yellow to swinging for 2 and 2. So I think that ties up our match so far.
It does indeed, yeah.
Now I don't. It is also 1 o'clock in the morning for you. Are you up for one more?
Yeah, I'll play one more. Yeah.
Okay, cool. The deciding match of the the evening. Yes, agreed. Dying is awkward. I agree.
Yeah. No, I mean it's fairly even. It's like have you met Pietro, Arcbound Geek?
I have. We've done a couple collabs before. Yep.
Nice. I mean, he mentioned at the end of our sort of game that we played for the Creators of Aria tournament. He said that a lot of characters do have, although not at face value, a lot of characters do have the ability to push through unblockable damage. So for obviously your character, it's arcane. For me, it's dominating damage. Yep. So it's not unbalanced in Arcbound Geek's sort of perception of it, and I think that's a fair argument because you were scared of dominate and I was scared of arcane.
Yeah.
So
absolutely,
yeah, I do like that.
Yeah, I mean, you also have those guys on your wrists too. The not shock strikers. What's the
Mark of Lightning.
Yeah, so that'll push through an extra damage too. Which whether you need an on hit effect or you just need to push in that final point. Because I was at 1, so if you had an elemental and had those, that would have done it. But you cracked them earlier and it did its damage. So
yeah. Because it says the attack deals 1 damage to the defending hero. So the attack actually then, obviously, if that attack gets through, it's the on hit, isn't it?
So it's dealing damage and then hitting are 2 different things. So it's the card. So for instance for Briar, so it says when an attack action card you control deals damage to an opposing hero, creating an embodiment of Earth. So for that doesn't have to hit to do that. So Electrify works with that.
I see.
But on hit, meaning the card's damage actually has to hit. So that's one where you can't get an on hit effect unless it says somehow make it hit. But I don't think it really can do that.
Yeah, so damage from the actual card has to go through. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
makes sense.
All right.
Right then.
So we'll have your roll first. We get a 3, and I will roll a 4.
There we go.
Now, hopefully, I feel like every time I played first with Briar in that past draft I did, I won the game, and the time I didn't, I lost. So I'm feeling like she just likes to be on the play. So I'm going to be on the play.
Yep.
All right. Best of luck.
You too.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Could go like crazy fast here. I feel like that's not a good idea though. So maybe we'll just go with a. That would be pretty big if we did that. So how much do I need for that? We can do that. All right. So we're going to. Yeah, we'll go for the gold here. We're gonna Earthlore Surge. We're gonna pitch a yellow. Yeah, pitch a Autumn's Touch here. For that. So that's going to say my next attack action card I play this turn gets +5. We're then going to play an Evergreen, pitching a Amulet of Earth. So this is going to be coming in for 12 damage. I did not play Evergreen from Arsenal, so I do not put it on the bottom of my deck when the combat chain closes. So coming in for 12.
12, okay. Wow.
No cards in hand. So that is the maximum output I can do right now.
Not bad.
It's not a bad first turn.
So, yeah, I'm just going to block my entire hand because obviously it makes sense to prevent a lot of that. So 3, 3, 2, and I'll take 4 then.
Okay. Down to 16. And Andrew says that he will he definitely thinks you should have some coffee tomorrow.
Yeah. Literally the first thing Andrew posts in my Discord is a picture of a coffee mug every day.
Well, hey, people like their coffee.
They do, yeah.
All right, over to you.
Right then, so I draw up at the end of that turn.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I will do that. Okay. So, oh man, so red heavy. Maybe
yeah.
just...
Well, I think Azalea, Azalea can definitely play a lot of reds, but I think Lexi also can survive with a lot of reds. I mean, the arrows tend to be pretty cheap.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Right. So, okay, that's too bad, I guess. Well, it saddens me to do this, but actually no. I'll just use. Shall I use deep blue? Shall I use the deep blue now?
Coffee, because murder is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, we'll just use deep blue to turn a shock striker red into a blue pitch.
Seems good.
With one of those resources, I'm going to put a dazzling crescendo into the arsenal.
Okay.
So I've got 2 left. Dazzling crescendo costs nothing to play.
Okay.
I'm then going to use 1 resource to then play an electrify red.
Ooh. Okay. 3.
So if it deals damage, it does 3 extra.
Now, I assume you dominated that dazzling crescendo, yeah?
I will do, yeah.
Okay.
I keep forgetting about that.
Yep. No, that's good.
And then yes, I will use. It doesn't cost a resource. So this a 0, 4 attack with dominate coming in. If it hits, still 3 damage.
Yeah, that's a pretty penny. So we will attempt to fully block that. So 3 from explosive growth and 1 from the gauntlets. I hate breaking those that early, but I don't want to take the extra 3. So blocking for 4.
That's it. Yep.
Okay. All right.
And then I will arsenal a card and then draw 4.
Okay. For our turn, we can still bounce back a little bit. We could do that. Would that be good? No, that would be silly. Yeah, that's silly. All right, we're going to start off with a red bramble spark. We're going to show you a burgeoning. So that is an earth action, so it's going to give the +1 arcane and +3 to the next attack this turn, which will then be that burgeoning from hand. So 1 resource floating here. All right, so burgeoning, I did not play from Arsenal, so it's coming in for a base power of 6, but +3 from the Bramble Spark, +1 arcane. So coming in for 9 and 1 arcane on this here burgoining, as they say.
So I can't block the arcane.
All right, cool. So that'll hit. I will get a embodiment of Earth.
And then 9 physical.
9 physical, yep.
Right, so I'll block with I'll block with 2 Heaven's Claws, so that's 6.
Okay, 3 more.
Any reactions?
Oh, here it comes. I don't. No, go ahead and hit me with the Pitfall Trap.
There it is, the Pitfall Trap.
Okay, that'll bump up to 3. I will take 2, and you will take no more damage. And I will leave with without my dignity, I should say.
At least I've got to play a Pitfall Trap in every single game.
You absolutely have.
Solidifies the fact that I really want to play Pitfall Traps. Just thought I'd accentuate that.
No, I thought that was very tasteful.
Yeah, awesome. I just love switching out the cameras, technology. Right then. So that's my turn now, isn't it? Yeah.
No, that was my turn. Now it's over to you.
That's me.
Yeah. I mean, it can be your turn. I'm okay.
I could pass it straight back. See, I blocked a load of it, but they wouldn't have done anything anyway with my current hand. So yeah, I'm going to use Shiver, getting rid of Winter's Bite. So I've got 2 left. To then put a Chilling Ice Vein into the arsenal.
Okay.
And I'm just going to give this dominate.
Yep.
So I'll use the 1 to attack with a 4 dominate. No hits because it's not fused.
Okay, 4 dominate. I have 1 embodiment, so I can block for 3 or 4 with a. I think because there's no on hits, we're gonna take it and try to keep our hand for next turn, right? Because I can go like this. I can go like this with this, and then yeah, okay, that's what we're gonna. Yeah, so we're gonna say no blocks, and take 4, go down to 14.
Okay, and then your turn.
All right, Embodiment of Earth will pop for no effect, and then we will kick off the turn with a blue Bramble Spark, and we are going to show you a So Tomorrow. So that is my Earth action. So it will fuse. This is the blue one. It only gives +1. So the next attack action is going to get +1 damage, and then also an arcane stapled onto that card. We're then going to play a Rites of Replenishment. We are going to pitch that So Tomorrow that you saw, so that will leave 1 floating. This does have Earth Fusion. We will show you this here. Summerwood Shelter. This is the thing that at instant speed you can give defending Earth or Elemental action +3. So that's what that guy is. All right, so the fusion on here. So it's going to be coming for 5 plus the Arcane. It says, when I attack with Rites of Replenishment, if I've dealt Arcane damage this turn, I put a non-attack action card from my graveyard on the bottom of my library. And it says, when your attack with Rites of Replenishment was fused, you may put an attack action card from your graveyard on the bottom of your deck. So I have fused, and then it is coming in for Arcane. I assume the Arcane will hit.
Yep.
All right, so that's going to be Embodiment of Earth. I will ping for 1, and I will go ahead and grab a red Bramble Spark, and my attack action card will be this red Burgeoning. So those will both go to the bottom of the library. All right, so that goes back to my hand. All right, so coming in for 4 base damage here. So you took the Arcane, and that's what I have. So 1 floating, 1 card in hand, 4 damage coming at you.
No, go again after it, though.
I can break my Suede Hides, because I have played a non-attack and an attack action. So theoretically, I do have the ability to give it go again if I wanted to pay 1 and break the boots.
Right. I'll take 4 for now.
All right, that will bump up the Embodiment of Earth, and I will go ahead and crack the Hides to give that go again, paying that 1. That will go down to 10 here, and then we will then pitch that Summerwood Shelter to swing in with the Rosetta Thorn for 2 Arcane and 2 physical damage.
So I can't do anything with the Arcane.
Okay, that'll go boop boop down to 8.
And then I'll block with the Iron Rot Legs to take another 1.
Okay, boop down to 7. And that will be that. I will pass it on over to you. So that was a totally no cards used from hand turn on your part, which means I'm in for a dilly of a pickle on the return. That's what I can say.
Dilly of a pickle. Yeah, indeed.
Hopefully those 2 Embodiment of Earth tokens can treat me right and I can not die. Because I believe that you could probably do 14 if you really tried hard.
No, I don't think I can. I just need to apply something.
Sure.
We'll see. Right, so activate Shiver by using Buzzbolt.
Okay.
So I've got 1 left over, so I'm going to put a... I'm going to put a Snapshot into the arsenal and fusing it by revealing Shock Striker.
Okay.
And this is going to gain... +1.
+1 from Shiver or +1 from the fusing?
+1 from Shiver, so it's a 5 attack.
Okay.
And if this is fused, I can activate Shiver again.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
This turn. Which isn't that good, actually. So how did I figure that? Oh, I played the wrong card into the arsenal, that's why. I'm still going to play this turn, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to play... put Dazzling Crescendo in there instead, so this has go again.
Ah, okay. All right, so go again and +1, and you're go again from the fusing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, that's the card I meant to play in my head. So this is going to play this from the arsenal, so it costs nothing. So this is a 5 attack.
5 attack for free. You are going again, so I'm probably going to get hit again. All right, so what do I want to do next turn? I'd like to do a bunch of things. So if I go like this, see, that's not very big though, then, is it? If I go play that. Oh no, yeah. Oh, I think we're in good shape there. I'm gonna say no blocks.
Yep. So 5 damage.
Down to 9.
And obviously this has go again. So I will then play got 1 resource left. So I'm then going to play a shock striker for 5.
Okay. And that is the on hit. You can pay 2 to hit for another one, right?
Yeah.
All right. So theoretically, if I go to 3. Do I still like what I was going to do? And I think, yes, I do. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and no blocks. So then I will move to take 5. And then are you going to do your little shocky bits?
I haven't got the resources to, unfortunately.
All right, so I will go to 4.
Nice. Okay, yep, and that's it. I'll Arsenal card and draw.
Okay. So those combining of Earth tokens did a whole lot of nothing. But that's okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start the turn with a Weave Earth. So Weave Earth says the next Earth or Elemental attack action card I play gains +3. If it's fused, it gains +4. Go again. So got that bad boy giving me go again. I'm going to pitch a blue to come in with this guy. This is Rites of Lightning. So 2 floating here. I'm going to fuse with this Lightning Surge. So Lightning Fusion says when you attack with this, if it was fused, deals 1 arcane damage. And then if I've dealt arcane damage this turn, it gains go again. So I have fused it. So it's going to ping for 1 arcane. I don't think there's anything you can do about it, right?
No, nothing to do about that.
So boom, that's going to hit for 1, which will trigger the, if I've done arcane, it gets go again. So this is going to get +4 from the Weave Earth. So it's coming in for 8 with go again. I have 2 resources floating and 1 card in hand, which you know is the Lightning Surge.
Yeah. So 8.
8, yeah, 8 go again.
So I will block with a Buzzbolt for 3.
Okay.
So I take someone 1.
Okay. Oh, so you're gonna so take 8 down to down to, or take 5 down to 1. All right. Then I will just use one of the resources floating to go ahead and swing in with the Rosetta Thorn, which is 2 arcane and 2 solid damage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You sure you don't want to add some more blocking to the previous card? Because like I feel like you can block a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I could block the whole thing, but then.
Well, I mean, I want you to think about before you make anything rash.
What is Rosetta Thorn? Arcane damage.
Yeah, so if I play the non-attack and attack, yeah, it's pretty gross.
So 3 and then 3 and then 2.
Right. So you were at 6, right?
Yeah.
Or
and I actually needed to block 8.
Yeah, 8 was coming at you.
Yeah, so I've blocked 8. I've blocked 8 now then.
Okay, all right. So that does not hit. So then, then I'll just do what I was going to do before, which is swing for 2 arcane, then 2 physical. So, arcane will hit, and then coming in for 2.
So the arcane's been taken, yeah?
Yes, yeah, you're down to 4, yep.
Right, okay, then I'll take the 2 as well then.
Okay, down to 2. That'll be my turn. I will Arsenal and pass over to you.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, Dig Dug says 5 for free. Yes, indeed. The Ranger arrows are generally pretty brutal. It's just the difficulty of getting them into your arsenal and then firing them off and having a cohesive turn is what makes them cost, sir. So per Rudy sale coming up on Friday, we'll be getting a 4th gem in an upcoming set. How does he know that already? That's kind of rude. Feels like it's rude. But, all right. What you got for me?
So I think it's just going to be a snapshot from the arsenal. So it's 4. Oh, hold on. No, doesn't work. Yeah, so it's just a 4.
Okay. Just a 4. Yeah, no big deal. Just a 4.
Well, it is lethal at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big deal. I think that. Oh, what's this thing? Okay.
But again, I'm on 2, so
it's
just arcane damage away.
Yeah, so I just gotta. I think I got it. So we're gonna block for 3, and I think we're only gonna block for 3. So just the 3. So I will move to take 1 and go down to 3.
Yeah, I might as well pop this Mark of Lightning then, so it does 1 damage to you.
Boop, down to 2.
And then, I'll arsenal this card, and then you'll go.
All right. So we're gonna start off with a red Bramble Spark, fusing with a Earth Lore Surge Blue. So next attack will get 1 Arcane and +3. We will then, from Arsenal, Lightning Surge. So if it's played from Arsenal, it has Go Again. So this is going to be coming in for 3 base, +3, so up to 6, and an Arcane with Go Again.
Yep, so I get the Arcane damage.
Boop. And 6 damage.
6 in total. Yeah, so I'll block 6 with those 2 arrows.
Okay. Fully blocked out there, and with the Go Again, I will go ahead and pitch a yellow, and then swing with the Rosetta, which is going to be 2 Arcane and 2 Physical. So I think that'll.
And I die to the sorcery.
That'll be it. That's the power of this flippin' card. It's gross, but it does the job. It does the job.
I think the main issue is not so much the arcane damage, but the lack of arcane barrier.
100%.
Because
100% agree with that.
Yeah, I had 2 red pitches in hand, but that still would have saved me if I had arcane barrier.
Yeah, it does feel like they goofed up pretty hard, not putting something that was not like they have the one thing that is temporary arcane barrier, like oh my god, I can't remember now what it's called. The thing
Spell Void.
Spell Void. They have the Spell Void piece of armor, and then they have the Heart of Ice, which is a legendary. So I feel like Limit is a little gross without some more common Spell Void or arcane barrier in that regard. But
yeah, I mean, if you now that if you can if it wasn't a limited environment like these blitz decks are, or the sealed event is, you can chuck in a null rune somewhere.
Yeah.
To deal with those little tiny bits of damage that would otherwise allow you to survive.
Yeah.
But yeah, in sealed and that arcane damage is horrendous. But then you could say the same thing again about dominate.
Yeah.
If you can get those off, you're leaking damage through on those attacks as well. So
yeah, very true. I mean, and Old Him has the ability to, like, he can prevent the arcane
any damage.
So and he gets to mess with people's hands. So, and there's a lot of dominate in there as well. So it's not like, oh, Briar has only the source of power that happens. Yeah, it's easier because it's an onboard thing that's always there. But at the same side, you could say that Shiver is always on board as well. So
no, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was really good. I really enjoy these decks. I think that they're a lot of fun, and I recommend, for anyone who doesn't have a lot of, or has very few cards, they're definitely a lot of fun to play. I mean, they're a great way to get into things. They're a great way to cheaply have fun with Flesh and Blood. So if you haven't picked them up, they should be available pretty much everywhere. Very soon, anyways. They're going to print them into Oblivion, as they said, so you definitely will be able to get your hands on them. It's just a matter of time. So,
well, exactly. It's definitely worth getting. You can crack out games like this, and they're very, very close on all fronts. So, yeah, definitely worth getting. And I think the entry point of these decks are probably a lot simpler than Monarch, in my opinion. As a newer player, I think these are definitely easier to understand than the Monarch ones.
Yeah, no, I think I agree because the blood debt, that whole like thing, and then like charging under your soul is a little bit less.
Yeah.
I feel less intuitive than like, yeah, arcane damage is not super intuitive because it's like attacking on multiple fronts, but at the same time, I feel like it's, if someone's coming from another TCG like Magic, for instance, you can do direct damage and you can have combat damage. So in that regard, it's something that is somewhat familiar. Whereas like this other zone that hurts you, like why would you want to do that? Like it's not intuitive when you first get into a game. So
yeah, exactly. I mean the one that was the most brain burning for me when I first started, and I started looking at the Monarch cards as obviously a brand new player, was Boltin. You have to charge him, then you have to then remove the soul from, you have to remove it from the soul, but you also have to have attacks that are buffed up already, and it's just like, how do you do this?
Yeah, it's like once you get it, sure, it's great, but like it's okay, did I do it right this time? Oh no, okay, I'll try again. Yeah, no, I totally get that. So
pure brain burn, especially when it's like 1 o'clock and 1 a.m. in the UK.
Yeah, absolutely. And with that, I do want to say thank you. I know that it's very late, and I appreciate you hopping in. And I'm sorry it was like late notice. Like I was like, cool. I don't have anything to stream, and my fallback is generally Magic, and I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, you just don't want to play anymore, do we? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, saying that, I played 3 games of EDH before this.
And EDH is totally different. Like that is a lot more exciting. And when it's one person on a stream, it's a lot harder for me. Anyways, it's a lot harder to organize people. Like because again, like Brew Tap Cast was a team of myself and then Brew, who's the other person, but he had a baby. Well, his wife had a baby. They had a baby.
He pushed one out. Yeah.
Yeah. So he hasn't really been able to do anything, and so like he was normally like the go-to. Like, cool, let's like do some like sealed of the new set, or let's play some of the new commander decks or whatever. But that's been a little bit more difficult to do these days with a little human running around their house. So.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for coming on early and hanging out, and I appreciate all the games. And maybe we'll do it again sometime soon, and hopefully not in the middle of the night for you.
Yeah, well, I'm always up for it. I mean, this sort of setup in the kitchen, it's worked okay for me if I'm not the one sort of hosting it.
Sure.
I'm always up for it. I'm always up for it. So if you ever want to do it again, just let me know. I should be fine.
Will do. I'm sure I will be jonesing for more of this when I don't have something to do. Probably every Tuesday, but I don't want to make you do that every Tuesday. So I'll find something to do, like building decks or something like that. I feel like I want to stay away from just cracking boosters, but building's also kind of fun too. So.
Oh yeah, it is.
All right. Nice. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, Aaron, for coming on. I'm glad you had. I hope you had a good time. Actually, I didn't even. I should have assumed, but
definitely. Yeah.
Cool.
It's always fun.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate the people hanging out in chat. Just raise. I don't know why people are. Oh, they're waving to each other. I thought they were raising their hands. I thought they had a question or something like that. But yeah, that'll be it for the stream tonight. Probably going to be throwing a video out this weekend. Discord just launched, so if you're looking to actually, this I should have led with that. We're gonna, once we have enough people in Discord, there's currently like only 4 people, including myself. We're gonna be doing a Blitz deck Precon tournament where any of the Blitz Precons are there, and we will be giving away a random prize, which is the not that one. It is the Herald of Protection playmat. So we are part of that creator extravaganza that LSS put out. So this guy is up for random prizes, as well as a whole bunch of the cards of the Herald of Protection. So if you're interested in playing the Blitz Precons, you like them, you enjoy it, it's fun, hop into the Discord. The link should be down below, and get in there. Once we have enough people, we'll fire that off. And I think, as well, we'll be giving away a cold foil set of the amulets as well. We definitely want to try to get that going so we can have people find games of any level. That's the kind of the whole thing the Discord is about. Whatever level you are in Flesh and Blood, you can hop in and find a game with the other people of that level. So I will
definitely a good ethos.
Yeah, I will leave you with that. And we're also hoping to just have people help out. So yeah, we'll leave you with that, and that'll be it for this evening. So if you haven't, I assume that most of these people all know who you are, Aaron, and are are subscribed to Go Again Gaming. If not, please do so. Also check out his video. So you played against Arcbound Geek for the first round, right?
I did indeed, yeah.
So that is his round of the content creator or Creators of Aria sealed extravaganza. My match against Brent from Uncharted Realms went up yesterday on the channel, so you can watch that at your leisure. It was a Briar Mirror, which I'm sure you'll see a lot of.
Yeah, probably.
But that'll be it. So good night, thank you, and cheers to everyone.
Stay tuned for all the Creators of Aria stuff as well. So definitely.
Actually, there's like 5 rounds. So obviously, those will keep pumping out. So hopefully we'll do some live too as well. So that'll be it. Yeah. All right. Good night.
Cheers, everyone.